Hi friends, welcome. I think these are going to make fun gifts over the holidays.
Hi friends, thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to make a tea holder, a tea bag holder I should say. I cut this shape out on my Cricut and I'm going to fold it and tape it. Now I wanted to show you, this is one that has been folded and taped, and it comes with this little tab. I guess you can separate them if you have two different kinds, and you could perhaps label it. And then this one I used glue, so you can use glue or tape. I'm holding it together, holding it steady while it dries with my clothespins, as you can see. So this one though, I'm just going to show you folding it. It's very easy actually, and then we're going to go ahead and embellish them. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually I'm going to choose which pattern I want on the outside, and I want this one on the outside. My fold lines where the Cricut scored it go inwards, so I'm going to go ahead and fold it like that, and then I'm going to fold it to the outside just so I know I'm folding the lines correctly. Super easy. There's only like 6 folds. Now I'm going to flip it over, and now I'm going to do it the way that I want it, because I can see clearly now where those folds are, and there's no risk of me folding them like crooked or something like that. All right, so I've got all those folded up. Now we're going to go ahead and fold the edges. This is going to be one of the sides, and this is the other side, and there we have our basics. These are going to come in, and this is going to come up. And this, of course, is the front, so you can see the T, and then this is the back because it's more solid. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my double stick tape. And what I did on the first one is I went ahead and, well, the first one I glued actually, and then I thought, you know what, I hardly ever use my tape in crafting. I thought, let me go ahead and see how tape works with this. So I'm putting it on the little, not on the big part, on this smaller part. All right, and now I'm going to flip this back over. And I'm lifting this, I want these on the inside, so. And then the only thing I'm making sure of is that the corner meets the edge of this perfectly. I don't want it uneven. So I'm just being careful to do that part correctly. And that looks pretty good. So the back is done, you can see that. Again, if you don't have double stick tape and you wanted to do something like that, super easy to just use glue if that's what you had. So now I'm going to do the same here, obviously smaller pieces of tape. All right, now I'm just going to take this and fold this up. Again, and I'm going to do one at a time just to make sure I get the lines as perfect as I can. All right, and there it is so far. And then this is the card that goes in it. So let's go ahead and embellish this. Whoops. Let's go ahead and embellish this one, okay, friends? I was going to start with this one, you guys, but I saw this and it's just such pretty trim, so I figured I'd go ahead and start by adding this. My question is, though, I wonder if I should start here in the front. No, I'm going to leave the front the way it is for now. I'm going to go ahead and go around the edges with the trim, and I'll go all the way around. But we're going to leave the front for now because I don't know, I think it'll look funny if I try to go up in there. So I'm going to take a bead of hot glue and just push it right down here, right around the edge. Get this up there before it dries. Okay, now that feels pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and go around the back. This is my first time making these. I'm so super excited about it. So I have to tell you, my Cricut rollers got gooey, as if you own a Cricut, you know that might have happened to yours. Particularly a Cricut from a few years ago. Maybe the new ones, maybe they've improved the rubber on the roller. I have no idea. So anyway, I called them and I wanted to know if there was anything that they could do about the rollers, like replacement rollers, but they don't have that sort of thing. But people are selling them on Amazon. They're selling replacements. And my husband's extremely mechanical. So I told him, I said, hey, I need you to fix these rollers for me. So I ordered them off Amazon. They came in. Carl fixed the Cricut rollers for me. He had to take apart the entire machine. Well, he did it, which is amazing to me, and I'm so grateful. So once I got the machine back together, I was like, you know what? I'm going to use this thing. And I mean, that thing was smoking, not literally. I'm just being silly. But I had it cranking out stuff all day long. And these T-box shapes was one of the things that I ended up having cut out by the machine. So that was a ton of fun. Now on this one, guys, I'm going to go around it with this lace. I'm going to go ahead and do a straight cut before I get started. There we go. All right, and we're going to just basically do the same thing. I'm going to put my bead of glue a little bit lower because I want it to go where the sort of seafoam green is on the lace. So anyway, yeah, I had so much fun printing out all the different shapes that I had wanted. I sat down one night and I just went searching for different things, and I found the mini index cards that you're going to see in a video, or maybe you have already seen it. I found the mini file folders, which I'm obsessed with, so I decorated a bunch of those for the Gothic Girls collaboration, and you know, just fun things. And then I saw these tea boxes and I thought, oh my goodness, how fun. So I printed some out, and I'm going to consider this to be sort of my fall coloring because it's neutrals. That's the only reason. And then I printed some, or I cut some out on some Christmas paper. So these will be really fun, and some of these I'll be giving away as gifts because I just think they'll be super, super cute for that. Okay, we got our lace on this one and this one, so let's go ahead. This one, it's definitely dry by now. So let me take this off here. Okay, I'm going to take the little card out. I can just put that aside. And this one is the same, is it? No, it's different. Oh, it's different. How nice. Okay, that's great. So I was thinking we have some choices on this one. And I was thinking about this super pretty lace. It's very fine though, so I'd have to go over part of it with something else, but that's an option. And then of course I have this beautiful white lace, so this could be an option too. And I think they're both super cute, but I am kind of liking this, I have to admit. Something about the softer color palette that it is. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to measure this out and then cut it, just so I can move this out of the way. All right, this is super fine. Let me make sure I'm not doing it inside out. No, I think I've got it. All right, like I said, I'll have to find a trim to go over the glue line. And I'm just gonna snuggle it right up there at the top. I hope you all are doing good. I've been going through a little bit of a time lately. I've mentioned that here and there in some videos, but I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I'm working on some grounding techniques, mindfulness, and that's being helpful for me. All right, now I'm going to trim these to size, and then we'll find the trim that we want to use over top, because I think it's a little bit too plain with just the way it is. All right, my friends, I found some trim that I think will be nice. What do you guys think of that? It's been sewn together right there, so it's a little bit bulky. I'm going to go ahead and trim just beyond that. I might be able to use that for an accent piece somewhere. So I'm going to add another bead of glue right here, and I'm going to press this down. Oops. I went a little bit short with it. Okay, I was able to scooch it up just in time. Let's see if I can clean that up a little. Okay, I think that's okay. What do you think so far? I really like it. I think it looks very regal. All right, now I'm going to trim this edge right here. There we go. All right, let's have a look so far. Oh, that looks nice. What do you guys think? That's cute. Okay, this is the card that goes inside. Let's see what else we can do. Let's dress up the front a little bit. Let me see what little goodies I have. I might have some flowers or something like that. Now, finding stuff in this color palette, I feel like is going to be the trick, because this is definitely not a color palette that I work in very often. Oh, but I did just find some little white flowers, so let's gather these. Oh, and I have some gold flowers. Look at that. Sometimes I surprise myself with what's in my stash. All right, let's see what else we can get out of here. Yeah, all right, so anything that's like these white flowers, I'm going to set aside for this one. And maybe the other ones too, since these are all, you know, similar. There we go. Put all the other stuff over here. We also have these fun ones. Now, this is, you know, pretty dressy with the gold, but I'm going to keep this out for one of the other ones. All right, that's probably good. I probably don't need to worry about taking anything else out of there. All right, so here we are. We are looking at the front of it, and I'm thinking I've got this gold out, and I thought just because this is a little bit plain, I could take and I could trim right down this edge and then right down this edge, and I think that'll dress the front up really nicely. And then I'm thinking of putting this right in the center. What do you think? I think that'll look super pretty. Let's go ahead and do it. Actually, you know what? I'll glue it down before I cut it, because that way it won't come unbraided. It's braided beautifully, but I don't want that to come undone. At least that glue will keep this from coming unbraided. Okay, I'm going to cut this end here. I know it's not dry yet, but that's okay. I'm going for it. Let me get a smaller pair of scissors. I think if I use a smaller pair, I can get up there just a little bit closer. I don't want to have to do it twice, you know what I mean? There we go, very nice. We're going to do the same thing down here. Perfect, okay. Now we'll do the same on the other side. I'm using a decent size bead of glue, and that's just to make sure that the braid stays steady. Okay, there's that. Now let's go ahead and add one of these pretty gold flowers. I found these at the thrift store, and geez, I got a whole pack of them for next to nothing, you know, maybe $1 and change, which I thought was great. Oh, this is just so pretty. I'm in love with it. With it. Oh my goodness. It almost seems like there needs to be something small right here. I don't know what. But if I think of something, I'll definitely add it. Oh, maybe like just a little gem, just to sort of take up that odd space right there. Let's check the sides. Now, the sides are beautiful. I don't think they need anything else, but we're going to try this on just to see. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have a nice little embellishment there. And I've got some with yellow centers. I think I'll even like that better. Check it out. Look. Let's do it. I mean, why not, right? Why not? Okay, we got this one. Now we're going to flip it over and we'll do the other one. There we go. Okay, looking good. I'm loving it so far. Now what was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to grab some gems, perhaps in a yellow or gold tone. Let me grab my jar of gems here. Let's see what we've got. Hopefully we have just exactly what we need. Let's find out. I think these small ones would be perfect. Nothing too overwhelming. Just a nice little color. And let me see if I can get the gold ones. Alrighty, here we go. I like that these take up a little bit of space right here. I think that's great. Just removing a tiny bit of the glue that's sort of spread out around it. Okay. It does dry clear, but still, I'm just funny about that. Okay, let's set this aside and let these dry, and then we'll fill it with tea and we'll have a final look at it, okay? All right, my friends, I dug around in my flowers and goodies, you know, my jars where I keep all my little cute goodies, and I found this one, and I mean, the colors just look really pretty together, right? Look at that. So for this one, I'm good because it's the only one of this exact color that I have. This one's a little bit lighter. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one right on the front. I'm definitely going to hot glue it. It does have a little tab, although this tab seems like it's going to come off. Let me just take it off. That way I don't have to worry about it coming off. And we'll just go straight up with the hot glue here. And we're just going to press this down. All right, we got that. Now, while that's setting in and drying, hardening is really what I should say, but whatever, it's all the same basically. We're going to, well, you know, let's talk about these edges. I have a couple options here. We have a bow. We could do a bow on each corner, which that's pretty cute. And then we also have these flowers. I'd have to take the pointy parts off, but we have these that we could put. But you know, I think I might be partial to the bows since we already have a flower right here. So let's go ahead and glue these in place. Again, just using my hot glue on this. I think that looks pretty adorable. Now, should we do something on the sides and the back? You know, we don't actually have to. I might like the simplicity of this one the way that it is. So I think I'm gonna just go ahead and set this one aside. I think it's cute. I don't think I have to add anything else. You know, sometimes less is more. So now we've got this one with the blue, well, it's a seafoam green. And let me look around and see if I have any flowers that will work with this. Friends, when I was looking at my goodies, I saw the pearls and I thought, oh boy, would that ever look pretty right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap these around. I'm torn on whether I should use hot glue or whether I should use my gem tack. So we're gonna try the gem tack. I think it should be fine. Because there's fabric, I wonder how much I'll have to use. So this is what we'll do. We'll just do a little experiment because I know the gem tack will stick to the pearls, which is a good thing. And I know the hot glue would, but I don't know how permanently. So that always concerns me a little bit. Now, where is my little spatula? Okay, hold on, guys. I found it. It was under a pile of ruffles. But I found it. All right, let's go ahead and experiment with this a little bit. If I follow this little line that's in here, that should work out good. I don't want to glob this, but let's see what I can do here. No, it's a little bit weird, right? Right, here we go. I'm spreading it now. There we go, okay. Now the difference between this also and the hot glue is, you know, the hot glue is going to dry pretty quick. And then, you know, you can feel secure about that it's dry and you can just move on. Whereas these, it's not the same. However, that being said, I should be okay if I pop this right here. It'll hold that down. Hold them in place, so if I move the box around, it should be okay, like it shouldn't move these. That's the hope anyway. Let's see, let me finish getting some glue. Pardon my clumsiness, you know, I'm trying to figure this out as I go. Let's get some more glue. Hopefully this works. Hopefully it's worth all of the fuss, right? I mean, it definitely is gonna look cute. There's no doubt about that. All right, now I'm going to pop these right in that line of glue. I'll go ahead and use another one of these. All right, my friends, I'm super excited to show you the finished boxes. Here's all three. I put tea in two of them. As you can see, there's not tea in this one. So let me show you this one first. So here's the little card, and it's either a label card for your tea or it's a separator. I'm not really sure, but either way, it's adorable and I love it. So here we've got the flower and the bows on the front. And when we go around to the side, we've got our pearls and then our nice lace here that goes all the way around, and there we are back to the front. I used double-sided scrapbook paper, as you can see, so I have a different pattern on the inside than on the outside. So there's the first one. Now here's how it looks with tea in it. So cute. Now this is a mixture of tea. This is not all one tea kind, as you can see. And so let me see if I can gently do this without spilling everything out. I'll sort of hold the top here. But here's the front. I've got some pearls coming down the side, flowers on the front. We've got flowers and lace around the side, the back, and here is the other side. So let me show it to you a little bit like this. There's a little bit of a side view so you can see. I could have fit some more tea in there, but I just wanted to show you for an example. All right, I'm gonna scooch these over here. And then here's this one. All of this is echinacea tea, just these packages are a little bit different. Not that that matters. But this one we have our gold theme, sort of. We have our gold flower and our gold trim and our little gold flat backs here. Then here's the side. So pretty. A layer of lace and trim and then the flower. Then the back, and then here's the other side. And it looks beautiful. Is this not an adorable gift? I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is for like the fall, I'm gonna go out and buy some fall flavored teas, fill these up, and then give them as gifts. Friends, I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. See you soon.